children, let's start with our English class. Today we are going to start with a new lesson from English Reader. Chapter 4, Why Do Bees Buzz? Before we start with the lesson, I would like to request everybody to open the book on page number 28. Then all of your index finger should be below the line where I am reading. Your eyes should be on the book and you should be listening to what I am speaking. So children, let's start with our story. Have you ever tried to listen carefully to the sounds around us? So children, have you ever tried to listen to the sounds, especially when everything is quiet? When we feel that everything is quiet, we can still hear the sounds of animals, insects or birds around us, especially when we are near a tree or a garden. Yes, when we are especially near a tree or a garden and when the surrounding is totally quiet, what we can hear? We can hear the sounds of animals, insects, birds, chirping of the birds, right? Different animals, insects or birds make different kinds of sounds and for different reasons. And these animals, insects and birds, they make different kinds of sounds and for several reasons, right? Today, our story deals with the reason behind why the bees make buzzing sound. I hope all of you have heard the buzzing sound of bees. When bees fly around us, what we can hear is the buzzing sound. Why this buzzing sound is created? Today we will come to know, children. So let's start with the story now. Why do bees buzz? Right? Open on page number 28. Hey, what's all that buzz about? So, what is that buzzing sound? The narrator is asking. Is it a code word used by bees to call their friends? Is that buzzing sound a code word? What do you mean by code word? Secret word. The word or the sound that others cannot understand. Secret. Is it the secret sound used by the bees to call their friends? Or a hum of excitement? Or is it a continuous low sound of excitement, of enjoyment? When honey is spotted, we all know that bees collect honey from flowers. So the narrator is guessing that the bees buzz because it may be the code sound or a secret word of each other to call their friends, or it may be a very continuous sound of enjoyment when they spotted honey. Right? Now next paragraph. Bees, particularly bumblebees, make a loud buzzing sound as they fly. So most of the bees create a buzzing sound, right? Especially bumblebees. Now what are these bumblebees? The bees that you generally see, that yellow and black combination of that bees, which has a bulge at the back. Yes, children, these are bumblebees. And the sound that they create a bit louder in comparison to other bees. The sound is made with the wings beat up and down. So when the wings move up and down, the sound is created. That buzzing sound is created. The smaller the wings, the faster the bees have to beat them in order to fly. So these bumblebees have smaller wings. So to fly, they have to move it more frequently. That's why the sound is louder. Just imagine a hand fan. So when you move a hand fan in a more frequent way, it creates a flapping sound. So the faster you move, the sound is more louder. Like that, the bees, the bumblebees, they have smaller wings. So as they move it more faster, so the buzzing sound is quite louder. And the quicker they beat, the louder the buzz. So the quicker they beat the wings, they move the wings, the buzzing sound is louder. Clear? Now, third paragraph. Bees also buzz to do something very useful. They carry pollen from one flower to the other like postmen delivering letters. So, the bees buzz to do something useful, productive. What they do? They carry pollen. What is this pollen? Pollen is something a powdery like grain which is found on flowers. When you touch a flower, you can find something powdery on it. Yes, that is pollen. Now these bees, they carry the pollen from where? From one flower to another. Like a postman. What does a postman do? A postman delivers letter from one person to another. Right? Similarly, the bees also carry the pollen grains from one flower to another. Clear? Now move on to page number 29. Pollen is the powdery grain on flowers. Pollen helps plants to make seeds. Bees are excellent pollinators. So, pollen is the powdery grain on flowers, as I have told you. What does this pollen help the plants? Pollen helps plants to make seeds. So seeds are formed from this pollen. So these bees are excellent pollinators. That means the bees are the animals that help in pollination. What is this pollination? Pollination is the act of transferring the pollen grains from one flower to another. And pollinators are the animals or things that help in pollination. So the bees are excellent pollinators. Means they help the flowers in exchanging their pollen grains. Clear? Thanks to them, many new plants grow and sprout all around. So, we are thankful to the bees because they help a lot in growing many new plants that we see all around. Right? How do those tiny grains of pollen stick to the bees' feet? Now, the matter is, how do these pollen grains stick to the bees' feet? Let's see. Second paragraph, page number 29. When bees sit on a flower to suck honey, the grains of pollen stick to their feet and bodies. So when the bees sit on the flower to suck the honey, we all know they sit on the flower to suck the honey from the flower. So at that time, the pollen stick to their feet and bodies because they are powdery grains. So they get attached to the feet and body of the bees. Then, when the same bees buzz near a flower and perform a lively dance, the quivering shakes the pollen off on other flowers. Now, the same bees, when they buzz near another flower, what happens? They used to move energetically near that another flower, and when they started shaking their wings and their body near that flower, the pollen that was stuck to their feet and bodies of that flower falls on that another flower. So what happens? The quivering shakes means the shaky movement, the shaking helps the bees to shake off the pollen on that another flower. And what happens? The bees then fly to other flowers. In this way, they move on from one flower to the other, where they leave the pollen behind to pick up new ones. So, every time they leave off the pollens to another flower, and they goes to another flower, pick up new pollens, and in this way the process continues. Bees are the buzzing godfathers of many new plants that grow away from the parent tree. So in this way, these buzzing bees, they are the godfathers, means they help in plantation of many new plants that grow away from the parent tree. Parent tree means the main flower plant. Understood? Now next paragraph. Can you hear your own breath? Children, can you hear your own breath? The sound of your breathing? Usually not. But you can hear a bee breathing. That is because the buzz is also the sound of the bee breathing. So, this buzzing sound is also the sound of the breathing of the bees. It has a small segmented body, so when it breathes, the air gets on a roller coaster ride through all those bumpy parts inside and creates a buzz. Means the bees have small and different body parts, so when the air gets in, it is like a roller coaster ride. Roller coaster ride, have you seen? See children, this is a roller coaster ride. Understood? So the ups and down movements on a ride, right? So when the air gets in, it moves in the body of the bees like this roller coaster ride through those bumpy body parts, means those uneven body parts inside the bee. Thus, that buzzing sound is created. Because as it moves through that uneven body parts, so it creates a buzzing sound. Sounds pretty exciting, doesn't it? So it's very interesting, right? The fact behind this buzzing sound of the bees? Yes. Aren't those bees truly amazing? Yes, it is. Yes, they are. So these bees, they are really amazing. Right, children? So now we all have come to know the reason behind the buzzing of the bees. Now children, about the author we should also know. Nabanita Deshmukh is an Indian writer who has written many rhymes and short stories for children. So our author of this text is Nabanita Deshmukh. Her works have been published in various children magazines like Chanda Mama, Bal Vihar and Children's Worlds. So children, I hope all of you have understood the story today. Now, your homework for today. You will read the text loudly at home twice. Clear? And if you have any doubt, kindly clear it during the doubt clarification session. Thank you.